Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam. I'm coming back to you once again. And this is just a short live. Just basically, it's just venting about the current situation that's really going on, um, about what's going on in this sector, um, things. If anybody cares to listen, thank you so much in advance for clicking onto this video. Um, you know, hopefully you can feel what I'm giving. But give me one moment and I'll be right back with y'all. I gotta get me something cool to drink and just give me 1 minute. Sorry about that, you guys. I do apologize about that. I had to go get me something cool to drink, get some ice. Hey to hell with ya. Hey to Naya. Hey, bonbon girl. Your bonbon. Um, like I said, thank you for coming. First and foremost, I'm gonna just keep it really casual and just speak on some of the things that has been going on in this sector. Um, for some reason, as always, when we come out in defense um, of ourselves, it seems to be the type of thing where you know people just want to vilify us when a lot of people they don't really go and look at the source of how it started. Um, and it's truly tragic. Once again, we're being painted as immature and how old are you, ladies and stuff. I just wanted to give a brief mention to Miss Hayden. Um, Ma'am, I have no issue with you. As far as I know, you used to be over there in Goddess's chat. You did used to be a supporter. Um, by all means, you're free to voice your opinions on how you feel with anyone and go anywhere. We have never restricted anybody from going where they wanted to go at. Uh, but it's like when people leave from chats, what they'll do, they'll become mods at somebody else's chat and then turn around and it's like, oh yeah, they hide under the guise of, oh, I'm just being messy. And then, oh, first, another thing I wanted to say to you, Miss Hayden, congratulations on your recent monetization. Um, Congratulations. Welcome to the YouTube Creator Club. Um, I just wanted to extend my goodwill to you. I don't have anything personal against you. However, I do have something that's personal when well, it's not really personal. It's just like, why? For what reason? When you mod for somebody, it's fine for you to kiki, laugh, drag, and stuff like that. But to outright, get to a point to where as though you throwing up middle fingers in the chat, um, and this is not something that I watched myself. This was something that I was sent. And I'm like, okay, like, what did we ever do to Shorty? I guess it was because when me and Goddess did that live, Miss Hayden felt as though, she wanted to, obviously mod for the person that she's modding for. And she wanted to, show her support. I don't know how throwing up a middle finger is showing support. And then the next day making a video which you try to absolve yourself from your actions, and then you go into this thing where, oh, we're grown, I'm grown, I'm an adult, and this, that, and the third, and back in the day I was in the wild. I don't need to sit here and talk to you. Hey Zion, hey Goddess Network. Wait a minute, who else we got in the chat? Hey, I see y'all in here. She I mean, for whatever reason, she just felt as though she felt good throwing the middle finger up at us. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, she don't even know how this whole thing started, because if she did, she would know that the person that she mods for is actually the person that started this in the first place. Like, I'm telling you, it is hilarious how people do not, they overlook and they bypass um, simple details like that, but is willing to jump on their own platform and say, oh, well, I don't get into the mess and this, that, and that. You very much did. From the title of your video and the way that you were talking, you're very much in the mess. But this is the thing. This is why I'm only addressing you formally, Miss Hayden. I'm only addressing you formally to just say, okay, if you don't want anybody to say anything to you, if you go and look at me in the video that Goddess was on, we said, leave us alone. We were talking to her and whoever else may have had an issue with us. Please leave us alone. We never dragged you in the chat. So let's not push that narrative. Something was put out there and you heard it word of mouth, but did you go actually listen to what me and Goddess actually said, or go listen to other people's videos to actually see what was said? See, they'll bring you the gush of it. They'll bring you the, oh yeah, straight, they trying to drag you or whatever. But did you actually go listen to what me and Goddess said? First of all, since this whole thing has started, we have explained the reason why we had the issue in the first place. That's first and foremost. I bet you didn't go and look at any of those videos either, right? But you talked about it a lot, and you got a lot of people's inputs on it, right? Why would you go and listen to somebody else and not go to the source to see for yourself, so you can validate for yourself as a woman, as a woman, like you said, and see the way you feel about us is genuine? Because you were being very messy, very shady in your video. And I understand, I mean, you got fresh feet and stuff like that, congratulations. You just, came and, you're a newbie. That's fine. No problem. You're no longer a subscriber or a mod. You're a content creator. So I will address you as such, and I will address you as a grown woman. See, we do have good sense over here. But understand, we also said in that video that everybody's actions have a reactions. Even our actions have reactions. Nobody really cares if you want to come up here and do damage control, for yourself. But if anybody follows how this thing all started, and anybody follows your progression, It's nothing wrong. Like I said, I want to reiterate that. It's nothing wrong with roasting, gagging, and joking. It's nothing. It's what we do on here. No hard feelings. It is another thing to be messy, throwing up middle fingers. Now, how mature was that to throw up a middle finger when you were requested by the person that you mauled for? When any other time in the chat, you just kept it cordial. Like I said, you used to be over there chilling with us. We never had any words with each other. We never disrespected each other. We never talked about each other or slid you. Just because you mauled for shorty over there, Miss Doubtfire, don't mean nothing. Okay? You still a grown woman at the end of the day, correct? And our actions define the people that we are, not only on this platform in this bum ass sector, but in real life, right? Right. Of course it does. You know, I understand why you doing damage control. Your homegirl, all those videos that she made about us, all when she lied and grouped all of us together in the group that people that we ain't even talked to, except for one of recently, and that's because us as grown women, like I said in my other video, Short Bus, did you go watch that? As far as Rita, I see growth in her. Why am I going to sit there and continue to hold a grudge when I seen growth and she has apologized? Since Miss Doubtfire said that in one of her videos too, that niggas never apologize to each other. It went down. It went down several times. This is not the only time that this has happened between me, Goddess, and Rita. We've handled that separately as women, as we should, because that, to be honest with you, that's nobody's goddamn business if we don't want to tell it. Oh, I know. I'm not dragging. I'm doing a plain old video, so I don't expect too many people to be in here. But thank you for anyone that is in here. People want to throw around this term of endearment. Oh, I'm grown. Honey, how grown are you? You're a grandmother too, right? Ain't you? Actually, that's in your name. Right, Miss Hayden? Of course it is. So, as a grandmother sitting in the chat of another person that is a mother that has a child that's on the autism spectrum. Okay, girlfriend. We're gonna talk about maturity. We're gonna talk about being grown. Okay? We're gonna talk about that because, like I said, you're over there, you're in the chat. You, by your own admission, said, yeah, I laugh and giggle at the stuff. It's roast and gags. How is it a roast and gag to make fun of a child that has autism on the autism spectrum, and the person that you mauled for has a child that has autism on the spectrum? I don't know for sure, verbatim, allegedly, but the boy does have autism by her own admission. Okay. I don't understand. Hey, to each his own. I'm not sitting here trying to judge you. I'm not sitting here trying to, be the mighty hand of God to you, baby. You do what you do. But when you want to throw up this term like, oh, I'm grown, honey, you have to lead by example. And more importantly, you have to go and see how this whole thing started. If you said that you stay out of stuff, then stay out of stuff. Keep it cute, sis. Keep it very cute. Because anybody that we have ever had issues with, there's an origin story. As long like just like everybody else on here, it's an origin story. When you was over there chilling in Goddess's chat and we were all copacetic, when did you see a time where we openly went for a person? Miss I'm grown, Miss Hayden. Miss Hayden, can somebody please go get Miss Hayden and tell her to come on over. I want to have an adult conversation with her. I see y'all up in here. Hey, Flo. Hey, girl. You know, or as my friend would say, they the same bitches that used to kiss her ass. But look, we have never been the type of people that get mad about a grown person doing what they want to do. But understand, everything that you do has a reaction. Okay? If it was roasting gags, it was roasting gags. Hey, fuck you too. Straight up. You see how that works? And I'm woman enough to say that to you, and I can say that to you, and I'm not yelling, and I'm not. If it's in fact what you say, roasting gags, fuck you too, Miss Hayden. Now let's move along, okay? You can't get on your platform and claim to do damage control, and then turn around and make a video and be messy. Wait a minute, let me read some of these comments. Hold on, girl. I'm gonna push pause, Miss Hayden. Denaya. God has said I'm about to drag though. Y'all balance me out, LOL. Wait, what? What happened? LOL. Whose grandma is mad? Miss Hayden is mad, honey. Miss Hayden. Miss Hayden that said she has a boring life and that she was wild. You know, I mean, we all was. Okay, so if we all was wild and we all up on this platform and it's all roast jokes and gags, why are you making it personal, honey? When you didn't even take the time to do your due diligence as a woman, as a grown woman, and go over to the video that was made and hear what was said for yourself about you and about the whole situation. But yet you sit there and maud for the person that started this whole entire thing. How does that work out for you, sis? See, we grown over here. My worth and my validation does not determine how you or Mrs. Delphia feels about me, or anybody else for that matter that's on this platform, on this entertainment app, right? Because it's like real life. When you do stuff in real life, you have real life consequences. We have said, leave us alone. But yet, the person that you mauled for, Mrs. Doubtfire, wants to get on here 500 times a day when the drugs then kicked in. And, you know, spin these lies and these narratives, and you're sitting there and you're cheerleading for her. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. They're in cahoots. Flo, Goddess, Miana, Tiffany, and Jocelyn, all of them, they're in cahoots with each other. Rita, we're in cahoots with each other when we have never known to have any fucking public or private contact with each other. All because the person that you mauled for has an axe to grind with each one of us. She really mad at me because instead of her making that bum ass list and having the people that she really wanted to beef with say something to her, I said something to her because I was taking it as a subscriber and I was giving my opinion. Your homegirl got in her feelings and turned to her platform and started to quote unquote demonize me. Call me all types of names, honey. But you said you grown, but you mauled for a woman that's almost 50 years old, who has a son with autism, to get on here and bait another woman who has a son with autism into a knockout, drag out fight in the beef sector because she thinks she's popping right now because all the names that actually ring bells is not on here. This is what that is all about. But I wouldn't expect you to understand or know this. I wouldn't expect you to know this or understand anything because you didn't go back and see it for yourself. You didn't actually hear our words. You didn't actually come over there and hear us and then make a video. No, you want it to be messy in your title and messy of how you word stuff and put yourself on a pedestal doing damage control because you a grown woman. Honey, we all grown. Besides Mrs. Doubtfire, I'm assuming we all have our own houses. Oh, this is not gonna be no drag. So if you in here for the drag, you can exit. Okay. You can exit. Because I'm all about being grown. Greetings. I've never heard her speak ill of y'all. No cap. You can direct me to the video/info. It's on Goddess's info. She just made a video, hun. I'm not, when I say this, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, Kitty Hawk. But did you turn on your notifications? I'm really not trying to be disrespectful. I say that respectfully. Yeah, child. Anyway, the hell with you says go to Goddess backup channel. You can hear it for yourself. And that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people will come and run to another person's defense. You understand what I'm saying? You see it? You seen it in real time, right? They will come and run to another person's defense, or well, just trying to. I'm not saying that that's what you was here for. Again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know you. Ashley, welcome to my channel. Okay. If you one of the people that was like sidelining when you go on other people's chats and talk about me or my homegirl, hey, still welcome. It all helps the algorithm either way. But let me see what else. Not doing a bunch of repeating, right? Okay, thank you, Kitty Hawk. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming over. Like I said, I do appreciate it, hon. You gonna keep your fingers out the button front. Girl, come on now. Flo says no contact. We supposed to be YouTube channels and go about our day. We are not conversating with each other. Exactly. And that's the thing. And she said, Miss Hayden, I'm trying to tell you, Miss Hayden, you're a grandmother too. Why would you sit up there and think it was funny that she was talking about another grandmother? Oh, because it ain't you? That's another thing. Why would you think, Miss Hayden, that was okay? See, regardless of what you may think or the narrative that has been spun, me and my homegirls, Goddess, Denaya, and Zarina, yeah, we friends. But when one of us is doing something that's out of character and out of pocket, we check each other respectfully. Okay? We don't just go with the flow. Shout out the flow, yeah. We don't just go with the, just because I'm her friend, we give each other criticism. We ground each other. Am I not lying? Am I not lying? Flo, yes, we do all sleep on the phone together and listen to each other teach. Girl, hold on for a minute. Oh my goodness. friend, 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 friend. But yeah, I'm just crazy. And then to sit over there and listen to some of the stuff. And mind you, she assumes that we listen to her. And I believe she, Mrs. Delphia, made a video. Was like, they don't be on here, but they can hear stuff verbatim. Don't you think that we have subscribers that will send us stuff to? I don't understand your delusion, and because you are very delusional. You are very delusional, ma'am. Don't you think that we have subscribers and people that like us to send us stuff to? Otherwise we wouldn't have nobody to, entertain for, regardless of what our subscriber count is. Okay? All you need is a few good real ones. Am I not lying? They keep making ish up. I'm over it. We all over it. Laughing my ass off, goddess. She thinks I'm in the mob or something. We at a long conference table with marshmallows in our mouths plotting. She do. She do. And that's the sad thing about it. She really thinks that she's that important. The only reason why she's important is because she's able to get up on here all days and nights when the drugs kick in, and when she locked Maxine in the basement, allegedly. And she could just lob spit all over her phone. I don't know what she does. I don't know. I don't care to know. Despite like her, we don't want to know what's in her wallet. We could care less about those basic ass t-shirts. Honey, we can care less about that. But you never answered any of my questions. My one question was, what are you going to do when the arthritis kicks in? When you can't push the buttons and pull the knobs no more? You still going to be making basic ass t-shirts, selling your clothes, selling used clothes that you got from when the Goodwill couldn't sell them on Flickr? I don't understand. I'm just saying. You make that seem like that is the cusp of your life, honey, like you're in a whole new tax bracket. Like I said, no disrespect, but you just like everybody else. And when I say everybody else, I'm including us as well. You out here just trying to make it like everybody else. Now there's some grown woman shit. I don't know what to tell y'all. How do Reed say? What piece of information has Reed actually put out there that expose us? How? Are you mad? Are you damaged? Anyway, so like I said, exposing, and she's shown no receipts. She's shown no receipts. She wants to know how much we know. That's what's being done. She wants to know how much we know. And she's going to have to work for her meal. If she wants to continue this imaginary beef that we have with each other, because we don't look at it as beef. We don't look at it as like, honey, nobody is you, honey. It's certain things that you should be doing in this time of your life. Okay? We can't be like back in the day, we could be up on here. We had epic 10, 12, 15-hour lives. It was epic. We had a lot of free time back then. Well, not really, but more than we have now. So yeah, we could do that. Huh? But again, we haven't been on here, and every couple of days You do something and jump off at somebody. Like, here's the thing. If y'all don't know, Mrs. Doubtfire has a pattern that she goes by. And this is the pattern. She'll beef with us, right? She'll beef with us for like a couple of days. She'll make like between 3, maybe 4 videos about us, and it's always the same regurgitated. Oh, the baby leg. Oh, the rat trap. If you go over to me and Goddess's community feed, we actually put rat traps on our community feed. Shout out to Goddess. Shout out to Denaya. Shout out to Flo. Shout out to all the day ones. The hell with you. And anybody else. Shout out to all of y'all. But see, this is what Miss Hayden fails to realize. You said and you said let me what was said? Hold on, let me check my the screenshot that was sent to me. You said we better be careful, or somebody gonna do something to us. Who's gonna do something to us? I don't mean that in an aggressive manner. Please don't take it that way. I do not mean that in an aggressive manner. I'm just simply asking the question. Who's going to do something to us? When, like I said from the beginning, and like we said from the beginning, and if you would have paid attention, hence the name for this video, if you would have paid attention, you would know that people start stuff with us. Please stop acting like you ignorant and you don't have any type of knowledge about us, because you were in my homegirl's chat. You were in her chat. You used to come over there every so often, briefly, and used to conversate with us, and it was all cordial and it was all love and it was all good. What happened from then to I'm throwing up fuck you emojis in the chat because I'm riding with Miss Doubtfire? Like, the fuck, bitch? I mean, how grown can you be? How grown can you be? Hey, Diggy. And back then, they used to call y'all crazy for them long lives, and now most of them are doing it. Thank you, Zion. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Zion. Flo, I still don't know why she is mad about y'all all over a colorism decision. It don't make no damn sense. Exactly. And see, Miss Hayden would know that's where it originally started from. Thank you, Flo, for saying that. Thank you so much. She would know that that's where it started from, because it started because Miss Doubtfire got in her feelings because we were talking about colorism. That was the context of the conversation. Colorism. Because she did not like who we were talking about, and because she felt as though that we were defending her, and she's actually stalking this grown ass woman, and she actually wants to drink this grown ass woman's bathwater. Okay? She interjected herself in a conversation that had nothing to do with her. Now, see, Miss Hayden, if we're going to say that we grown, you know that old saying, speak when you're spoken to. Speak when you're spoken to. Nobody called Mrs. Doubtfire to the table to shake the table or wipe the table. Nobody called her. Much like her channel was before everybody started leaving. Okay? So my thing is, why would you get on your platform and do a video doing damage control for something if you wasn't guilty of at least participating in the person you want for Mrs. Doubtfire's bullshit? Why? Child. Hold on, yo. Thank you. Amazon. Child. I'm such a broke bitch. I get Amazon every fucking day. Anyway, um, back to it. Yes, Miss Hayden. Um, you need to do some searching, honey. You need to get it together. Let me see what else is being said. No, Flo, it started because Reed put me on a list. No, the colorism thing was before the list. That was the first time that we got into it, goddess. I remember that. Oh, thank you for quoting that Beyonce thing. You know, yay. Shout out to Beyonce, girl. Our birthday's coming up next week or so. Yeah, girl. She the first. I'm the fourth. What? Yeah, I'm the first. She the fourth. Ah, Virgos. I think Fish is a Virgo. I mean, for what it's worth, happy birthday to you or whatever. I still think you're trash. Anyway, damn. Let me see. Right, goddess. I don't know why they put me on the list as well. Girl, friend. Oh, I know. I know it's fine. It's fine. They can, like, this is the thing. Look, they can put all the accusations out that they want to and stuff like that, because they don't know us in real life. Like, when I don't take it personally when a person drags me. First of all, you never really seen me. And what you have seen to me is at least a good 10, maybe 12, 13 years beforehand, before I actually got on YouTube. So it is what it is. Let me see. It started when she assumed you was caping for Fish Babe. Thank you. Thank you, Zion. Thank you again. Thank you. Zion Movements at Goddess. It started when she assumed you were caping for Fish Babe and you was not. You was making a point about colorism, comment to Bleach Queen, the Bleach Queen made. Exactly. Thank you, Zion. That's where it started from. But see, Mrs. Hayden wouldn't know that. Mrs. Hayden doesn't care to go back far enough to know that that's what actually happened and that's what kicked it off. Yeah, it died down after that, but then she made that punk ass list. She was trying to fish. She was literally fishing for people's attention. And it's really sad. Anytime her only punchlines is, you a shoulder pad big bitch, or what have you guys done make money and stuff like that? Girl, what are you, my tax agent? Do you do my taxes every year? I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna even sit up here and actually, like, tell you that for what? Who are you? Who are Only thing that I know is that you're a very stressed out person. You went through a couple of things in life. I'm assuming this is all allegedly. You went through a couple of things in life like we all did, but you just turned out different. Like, you are a habitual liar. You lie all the time. You start stuff all the time, but you couldn't be woman enough, Mrs. Delphia, when you got on Deanna's platform to answer her simple question. But yet you can sit here and talk about how allegedly my homegirl, that was her mother in the video, even though it was debunked that it wasn't her mother in the video. That it was just some random person and Deanna lied and stuff. Oh yeah, shout out to Deanna. I know I heard some things allegedly that's going on, and I really do hope that you work that out. Um, You better hope you don't never piss off Rita. Moving on. So uh, yeah, your bomb Virgo 912. Okay, we up big. We up big, girl. Yeah. As we should. And no, but for real though, like Mrs. Doubtfire really does have an issue with us. It seems like she's she thinks that we're a easy pick because it brings her numbers every time she comes and talks about us. You don't have to you know, say anything to her really if she just chooses to pick you for that day and want to interject herself. And the trifle thing that she did, and you mauled for her, Miss Hayden. Now remember this, you mauled for her. Were you mauding for her that day when she came up on them? Yeah, of course you were. I know you were. I saw you in the chat. That's when I was trolling y'all. But I wasn't really trolling because I came in her chat under my own brand name. So I really wasn't trolling you. Despite what she wants to put out there, the narrative, I have no troll pages, honey. I don't think that I need to have one. If I can't drop down as Madam81, then I'm not going to drop down. I guess I'm going to be in the bushes or the clouds. Yeah. We the bigger persons because we can laugh at it all. Yeah, they think that we take this seriously or we take this personal or it really hurt. Like Mrs. Doubtfire really thinks that we get upset about this. Like we laughed you out for 3 hours like we do everybody else. You're not important. You're not. You're not. And your biggest achievement is that you sell basic T-shirts, you sell used items that Goodwill couldn't sell on Flickr. You have a son with autism. You've written several books, which one of them only costs is $8 on Amazon, and one is for another $3. You're on multiple book sites, and nobody has bought any other books from that site. Honey, you even on eBay. And that was the only website that I could find where your book was sold out. Two of them to be exact. So I'm supposed to be jealous of that because you sold out on one platform and I really can't even find your book in Barnes and Nobles, the public library. Mm. Yeah, girl, I am jealous, girl. She always been in her chats. She knew. Yeah, she knew. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, she want to talk about we grown. She should not be so pressed over another person. She be on and off with Rita, but people can't speak in Fi's defense. She's starting to act like the people she hate. Exactly. Thank you, Flo. Thank you. And that's one of the main points that I'm trying to put out there. She acts like the people she hates. She wants to be Fish so bad. I don't understand what the fascinate. She's more fascinated with Fish every time she does something than her actually finding out what's wrong with her situation that she got going on. Because, as it was said, allegedly, you were branching out to Rita, asking her how does she cope and deal and get um, young baby J to do certain things. First of all, I'm gonna tell you the first step. This is a free gift. You treat them like every fucking body else. You don't treat them like they have autism. You make them aware that they have autism, but you treat them like every fucking body else. And you work around depending on what different level it is, what different spectrum it is. You work around that. That's free, boo. That's free. Okay? Hey, Miss T. Hello, everyone new to the channel. Thank you and welcome. Welcome, Miss T. Zion, Miss Thing is Gummy Mummies started being cordial with the dude who made F up statements about her son upon recently, but every time y'all ladies come up, she gets so angry. Yeah, she do. She really do. And then it's like 2 or 3 videos back to back, 2 or 3 videos back to back. Why do you keep talking about Tessie too, Miss Delphia? I wanted to ask you that question. What did Tessie ever do to you besides try to help you? All that woman tried to do was help her, and you sat there and clown her. Now, see, all the people that got common sense and good sense, all the people, listen to me. If you are a person who's in a certain position, hold on for a minute. Hold on. If you are a person in a certain position and this position has great responsibility and you see something that's wrong and you see somebody doing something wrong, and because you have a conscience, because you have a moral code as a human being, as a person that loves what they do or did, uh, and decided to do the right thing, why would you demonize that woman for doing the right thing because she didn't care if it sacrificed that career? Keyword, that career. She still did it anyway because she felt morally driven to do so. And you make fun of this girl because she did the right thing. Because she pulled Edward Snowden on a motherfucker. Kind of, sort of, maybe, allegedly. But you make fun about that. And she was actually sitting up here helping you. And you and her, it seemed like y'all had a type of rapport. And despite what you keep pushing out there as a narrative, Tessie will always be my friend. Tessie has never done anything to me. Tessie has never done anything to my homegirl. So we good over here. Just to let you know so you can stop putting out that narrative. And if you really want to, drag Rita, put up that post for her with her granddaughter and her grandson and her daughter and her mother and stuff like that. Why you ain't put that up? Why you ain't put that up? See, I don't know Rita. Me and Rita never met in real life. Me and Rita don't be on them phones. Me and Rita had issues back and forth. That don't make us friends. That just makes us two individuals that are grown enough and woman enough to say, hey, I understand what we did to each other in a past situation. But here and now, this is where we're at. See, Miss Hayden, you don't understand the word growth. It is a thing since you grown. So you should be able to understand this. You should definitely be able to understand this. You grown, right? But do you understand the word growth? When a person, place, or thing elevates, evolves into something different, maybe good, maybe bad. In this case, it was good. You don't understand growth. What are we supposed to be with everybody? Carly B, be forever. Reed is not worthy to even speak of. Unless I'm going live and pushing the live button, or me and my homegirls just having a general conversation about the dumbass video that we didn't got screenshots or recordings from other people. Cause girl, seemed to think that we care enough to do all this footwork. um, no, we don't spend out every waking moment trying to find out how to destroy this woman. We don't know this woman. We don't know this woman. I mean, who cares? If I did have a ounce of compassion in my bones for her, it would be for her children. It wouldn't be for her. Fuck her. She's grown. Like the fuck? Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire, do better. Miss Hayden, sister girl. Sister girl, I know you do a lot of good things, girl. I know that you are you love to help people. I know this. So what I'm gonna say to you, since you don't want to go over there and look at the video, Miss Hayden, if what you really say is that you're is roasting and gagging, even though you was being messy as shit, but I'm gonna let you have that one. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have it at home, girl. I can't speak for my homegirls though. I can speak for me. I'm gonna let you have that. But keep that shit cute. Since we grown. And it don't matter if this is a real life situation or if this is YouTube. Keep that shit cute. Because you can put money on these books when I say this. I don't bother nobody. My homegirls don't bother nobody. Every person that came to us did something to us. We have never done anything to anybody. We have never betrayed anybody. We have never told anyone's information unless they provoked us to do it. That is the difference. Because if you remember, me and my homegirl, we were already doxxed. But yet the walking colostomy bag in LA wants to get in Mrs. Doubtfire's chat talking about you should Google search her. You don't have to Google search her. Already been doxxed. So at this point, me caring about whether you allegedly you think that someone's going to dox you is irrelevant to me because I've already been doxxed. You're not doing anything special. I've been through this. I'm not new to this or true to this, but I've been through this before. Another thing, honey, stop making damage control videos before you go and see what was actually said, hon. Yeah, I know what came out, and I'm not going to sit here and speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself, and I would rather you hear that from my mouth rather than Mrs. Doubtfire, because she gonna lead you down a path of destruction. You gonna go to hell walking down the damn street with that lady. Okay, she's nothing but a liar. She does things for sympathy. She does things for clout. She's a clout chaser. She wants all of Fish's used drawers, her used underwear, her panties, her thongs, even if they booty shorts that she didn't slept in. Mrs. Doubtfire wants them. Somebody please get them to her. Flo said, how can she say y'all are plotting with Rita when she was in Rita's chat not too long ago talking about y'all? Exactly. Mrs. Hayden, pay attention. Class is in session. Read that. If you're in here, Miss Hayden, please read that. Now, I'm not going to do like your homegirl, Mrs. Delphia, but like, but you're a grandmother. What does that make a difference with? That means, and I'm going to be real with you right now. That means me as a woman, despite the decisions that I made, because I'm responsible for my decisions, it wasn't like I wasn't taught to. It wasn't like I wasn't brought up in a good home or I had family trauma or I was just hot in my ass. I made a decision to go and do something with a person that I had been with for years that actually was a good father. So, Mrs. Doubtfire, tell me, do your children have good fathers? We co parent our child together, even after we broke up. I still went to school, graduated, and did all of those things. Yes. Hold on for a minute. Sorry, y'all. I had to get my son. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because my son is woke, and I'm a mother first, right, Mrs. Delphia? Can you say that you're a mother first, or do you just run so it won't be a trigger? Let me know in the comment section, okay, Mrs. Delphia. Miss Hayden, girl, just keep it cute. It's okay to roast and gag and joke and all of those things and stuff like that, but keep that cute because because what you say has a reaction and it will be dealt with accordingly. It's not going to be dealt with because you mauled for Mrs. Delphia. You're a grown woman, right? You said that. And that's fine. That's no problem. But I want you to understand, as one grown woman to another grown woman, keep that motherfucking shit cute. I will go as far with anybody on here as they willing to go. Now I ain't done nothing to you, and my homegirl sure ain't did shit to you, ho. You came over there, you was in my homegirl chat. We used to be cordial until you got over there, Martin, for Mrs. Delphia. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm gonna just read a couple of comments and we gonna get the hell up out of here. I've never had a reason to plot against Reed, even when she allowed her chat to threaten my son. I just stopped going in her chat, which is true. But yet, Mrs. Hayden, who is a grandmother, Miss Hayden, you a whole grandmother, and you sitting up there and letting this whole talk about other people children with autism, other grandmothers threatening unborn children at the time that has yet to even fall from heaven. Okay? But yet it's all roast and gags and jokes, right? I'm gonna show you. I don't. How should I rephrase this? Responsibility is very important because we're not going to do that. Oh, I'm doing this because I'm odd for Mrs. Doubtfire. If anything kick off, it's going to be because you said something and you did something. Okay, because we grown. Yeah, we grown. We too grown. I want you to understand that. Please don't forget it. I know somebody's screen recording this and they gonna send it to you, but they only gonna send you the parts where it seemed like I was dragging you, but I really wasn't. Because I know you like to help people. You're a caretaker at heart. Right, Miss Hayden? If you don't believe me, all you had to do was come and ask me. And I would have confirmed nor denied that. That didn't have to be done on a public platform for anybody else's view and pleasure. That could have been done for you. But again, you never went over there and looked at my video and seen what was talked about and what was the context. Why is it that people like you and Mrs. Delphia forget that little thing called context? When you're not willing to go over there and see it for yourself, hear it for yourself. Email. We're not hard to get along, get in touch with. My email address is in my description. Always has been, always will be. For anyone to contact me. But yet you didn't want to do that because you're grown. You want to go off of a text by your own admission. You said you got a text from Mrs. Doubtfire and she showed you what she showed you, but you still didn't have the motivation to go over to Goddess's channel and listen to what was actually said. What the context of it was, at the very least. No, you didn't, because you're grown. Right, exactly. Too late. I bet you won't. The colostomy bag. Why you don't tell Reed what you told us about her? Exactly. This is the exactly. Exactly. But yet she got him in the chat. She got him all in the chat, and he up there telling her, oh, you should Google search her. No need to Google search me. I already been doxxed. Now what? What? Who's buying a bus ticket? Nobody. Honey, we all out here trying to make it. And the last thing I'm going to do is buy a bus ticket to go see no hoe. They got a lot of mouth behind a screen, whether it be phone, tablet, or laptop. Okay? Because I got shit to do in my real life. That's why I'm not on here like that. Okay? He making her look stupid because only if she knew. Yeah, only if she knew. He is making her look stupid. Oh, it's a hater. We're past that point, honey. Get some new jokes. Get some new jokes. Can somebody get Flow Keys out here? Is that Keys? Did you find your children yet? Did you find your kids? Are you able to see them? Let me know. Update us, girl. If that is you, but whatever. Can somebody get Flow Keys out of here, please? If you ain't already. Thank you. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Mm-hmm. We do not negotiate with terrorists. He showed people's nudes too. Of course he did. He was the one around here porn bombing people, but we're not gonna give the walking colostomy bag no light. We ain't even gonna speak his name. He is a mat that we do not want to walk on. Okay? Because he tends to like that type of stuff. She's gone. Thank you, Denaya. It's the Flow Keys for me. Exactly. Like, come on, yo. They do anything. Like, they wore that out so bad. My homegirl got a goddamn. She got the cure for the. She got the cure for everything. We don't care. We don't care. My homegirl don't care. Either way. Like, come on. Come on. That's seriously somebody without a life. Anything for attention, exactly. And we will not be negotiating with terrorists. None of them. Come up with some new jokes. Go watch Def Jam or whatever comedy special is out right now, and then come back, and then maybe we might take you seriously. But yeah, y'all, Miss Hayden, just keep it cute, okay? I'm all for the roasting gags and jokes, but when you start jumping in front of bullets for Miss Doubtfire, it's gonna get real different. I'm not saying that as a threat, but it's gonna get real different because I'ma always defend me, and I'ma always defend mine, and I'ma always defend what's right, and I'ma always defend my friends. Know that as a grown woman, that's what I would do. That's what I will do. But you go ahead, Miss Hayden, and take your grown ass on over back on over there, and you have a very good day, honey. And anytime you want to have a grown woman conversation, I'm up for it. I am up for it, honey. Okay? And with that being said, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, the Bush babies, the haters, the cloud jumpers, my day one supporters, my diamond gang, all my true friends in real life, my roly reallys, my real rollies. And I'm just going in this, and then I'll be back to my normal thing that I do on my channel, um, with my grown irrelevant ass. Ain't that right, baby? Mm-hmm. Child. Look, Mrs. Doubtfire, my son is quiet because he wants to be. Pin drop.